Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live. Coming at you live once more again with another hot, heated, warmed up episode of My Worthless 2 Cents, where your approval is not needed. Oh, yeah. I told y'all, I posted this thing on Facebook. I know y'all don't watch my Facebook page. I posted this thing on Instagram. I know y'all don't watch my Instagram page. I don't know nobody watch nothing. I don't know nobody don't like this show, but that's all right. Somebody gonna listen up and gonna listen in. Oh, tonight we got a show. I got a whole guest up in here. I got a whole guest lined up. And guess what? We gonna change the name tonight. Yeah, we gonna change the name tonight. It ain't gonna be My Worthless 2 Cents. Tonight, my special guest, I'm gonna move over and I'm gonna let her have her way. And she gonna do her thing. She gonna tell you who she is, what she is, and more or less what she's about. And I'm gonna tell you, it's something real good. Old country boy here, he like to have fun, but every once in a while, he like to be serious and touch on some real things. So I'm gonna touch on some real stuff tonight. This lady right here, she's doing some real special things in the city of Houston, y'all. Hear me again. She's doing some real special things in the city of Houston. She's reaching out to our youth. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. She's reaching out to our youth. She ain't just keeping it in her house, reaching out to hers. She's reaching out to all ours. So what she's trying to do is bring some up and bring them some new life. Put some love in their life. So guess what? What I need for y'all to do is, the old country boy like to say, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Old country boy about to put something up in your ear. And here we go. All right. I told y'all the name of the show had changed. It's no longer tonight. It ain't My Worthless 2 Cents. Tonight, allow me to introduce you to the new show for the night. It's called the Shakie Show. And here she go, y'all, in her own way. Do your thing, Shakie.
All right, y'all. All right. Good afternoon. Good night. I'm coming tonight from the Shakie Talk Show. A lot of y'all may have heard of it. I'm the founder and the owner of the Shakie Talk Show, but I'm also the founder and the owner of the Help Youth Club program. It's a non-profit organization for our youth, and tonight I'll be going in to elaborating on who we are, what we do, and the benefit of the program. Now, the HELP stands for Higher Elevation Learning Provision for our youth. It's a program dedicated to target our youth to help instruct and teach them basic learning life skills. Now, some of our youth nowadays have lacked in these areas due to technology and lack of leaders in our communities. So this program is put together to bring that back into our communities as well as into our youth and into their homes. So tonight I'll be kind of basically just telling you who we are. And again, the HELP program is a nonprofit organization designed for our youth to show and teach different levels of learning life. The program is also based on age groups. So we break those groups down into 3 different age groups and allow those youth to learn at their levels and understanding. Here in the HELP program, every youth is noticed by the improvement of all different levels of growth and understanding. So the program basically hits where not only where they're learning this in their homes, some of it at school, and then to be placed in a program like the Help Youth program, they can get that extended learning of life skills. What we do at the Help Youth Club There's something in this program for everyone ages 5 to 17. The health program is dedicated to the time, education, and success for our youth. The program will provide community outreach, a library, a recreational area for games and activities, a computer center, a summer school program, summer camps, and field trips. The program will help elevate and mentor our youth in levels of instructing things like self-defense courses, business attire, how to make resumes, table etiquettes, morals, values, and more. It's so much here in the program for the kids. What we're needing is every parent, I know whether you're the godparent, the godmother, the uncle, the aunt, the mother, or the father, this program is for our youth, and we're trying to draw all youth between the ages of 5 to 17 to this program. The program has so many benefits in it. In this program, those youths from 5 to 17 will learn leadership. They'll gain strength in certain areas of life learning skills, emotional skills, essential life skills, growth, education, business, caring, respect. And when you put all those things together, success will come out of it. So the program is designed to help our youth, and what we're trying to do is to gain youth between the ages of 5 and 17, like I said, and start the program out to where now we're not doing any meeting up due to the fact that we have the variant of the Delta COVID that's kind of got things on hold. But we want y'all to register now, where the registration is completely free for the program. It doesn't cost to register for the program. There will be $25 dues every month for the program, and all proceeds will go into the program for the program to grow and for the needs and material of all the youth. So I just want to say, y'all tune in and kind of tap in and get these kids involved, because now we're seeing daily on the news. We're seeing it in our neighborhoods. We're seeing it around the world, But right here, just in the state of Texas alone, we're losing our youth. We're losing them to violence. We're losing them to disrespect. We're losing them to the streets. We're losing them to drugs. And this program here, I believe that will save some of our children and even bring them back to life learning skills, to where they'll know the difference between lust and love. A lot of our children feel like they're not loved, so the streets they run to. The streets, where our program is here to show them that the streets is not where the love is. We have time to sit and talk with these kids and mentor these kids and show them a better way. Show them that there's levels to life, and they can be successful at these levels by just doing the right thing with a little bit of guidance and leadership. So check into the program. We're on all social sites. We're on all social platforms. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And we're also on Twitter. You can register now all the way until October the 1st. We're kind of giving it some time due to the fact, again, of COVID. So when y'all can, just tune in and get involved. You can send an inbox, you can leave a message, but make sure you pass the information on, even if you do not have kids, because this is a program that I feel that our kids really need. You have a lot of parents at times who want to do the right things with their children, but always stuck at work. Then you have those who don't want to do the right things with their children and allowing the children just to go and do anything. And aunts and uncles are raising them, or godmothers, grandmothers, whatever the case may be. Our kids are missing programs like this in this day and time to help them, to guide them. A lot of them do not have the leadership that's needed. Some of them are seeking this love of leadership and just do not have it. It's not found here in our communities here today. A lot of the kids are stuck to the video games and the social platforms. I know TikTok is a very popular one, But let's bring these kids back to the basics where they're learning basic leadership and life learning skills. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all tonight. Please check into it. It's the Help Youth Club nonprofit organization. HELP stands for Higher Elevation Learning Provision, and I pray that everybody could get at least one kid involved, because we all know somebody. We all know somebody that even if they doesn't need the help, you can always extend the help by allowing a child to advance. So I pretty much basically told y'all the ins and outs, the benefits, who we are, what we do. Now the thing is, let's all work together and get these kids involved.
Go ahead, girl. You go ahead. Look here. Hey, you done said a mouthful. Now I know you be trying to get up off my show. I know you be like, oh, thank you. I done said what I need to say. Now I'm gonna go. But look here.
Hold on, come on with your question.
Look here, you know the old country boy. You know I told you this thing here called old table talk. You know we just be sitting around. I can't say nothing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break it off a little bit. You know I saw that old post you had some old fried pork chops over there today. You know old country boy like fried pork chops. Now I'm gonna just break it. I'm gonna just let you know I like them old fried pork chops. Look here. I'm gonna tell you that was good. I was licking my finger when I saw that. But on the thing, I want to ask you something. You know, and I do want to ask a couple of things. First thing is I want to ask you, and I like to go on a different way, because I think it's more important. I love your program, okay? And I love what you're doing, and I support it 100%. I'm 100% behind you. Anything I can do, you know, I'm here for you. But what I want to do, what I really want the people to do is I want them to know you. See, and when I say that, it's because I want them to know that they can trust you and what you're bringing. See, because a lot of people talk it, but they don't really bring it. They're doing it for whatever reasons. So, in saying that, let me ask you, you know, tell us about you. Tell us about Shakie, why Shakie wanted to do this. Not just about the program. Can you tell me why you're so passionate about this?
Well, first, let me speak up on me. Me being who I am, I'm a woman of many hats. I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 21. I've always started out working with children in child development. So that was the first thing I've always targeted. Even when I just had one child, my interest was to make sure that my child and the children around me got a great education as well as leadership. So I originally started the program. I had a nonprofit organization by the name of Divas for God, but we only targeted the girls. So I decided, I kept telling my husband, I was like, anything to do with some kids, you know, that's where I wanted to be, you know, helping these kids, reaching out to these kids, because I work a lot around family and friends, leading and guiding nieces and nephews and neighbors and people I even see on the news. I get in touch with and pick up, and I'm just always out for the children. So I decided, I said, it just kept, the spirit was on me. It just kept telling me to implement the program and into something for boys and girls, and just seeing the news daily with our crime and the youngsters getting involved in all type of things, and just even being in the stores and you see them with their pants down and the dreads and the flags, and really don't know the meaning to all this stuff, but monkey see, monkey do. So a lot of the kids are lost in just day-to-day being in areas from the schools, churches. I don't care where I've been. I've seen the failure in our children from all this street life. And I just wanted to do something for the kids to where, you know, we can kind of bring the basics back to them, because I grew up the old way. So, you know, I raised my children the old way, as they say, the old-fashioned way, as they say. To me, it ain't old-fashioned. It's the real to me. This way of life and living now that they around here teaching these kids, I don't feel that's the way. So to bring the kids back to the roots and the basics of their grandmother and grandmama, ways, I thought that, that would help in our youth today, because a lot of kids I see are lost, and I just had a passion to work with kids, no matter what I do, again, I do several things. I even have a home health care where I'm dealing with elderly, I have a food truck, I'm cooking Cajun food, the nonprofit and organization I've been having since about 2009. But again, like I said, they were all females where they did, they learned praise dancing and table etiquette, books of the Bible. And then we had days where we took them and they told a day-to-day story on how they felt, what was going on in their life. And I just felt like, that now with seeing everything going on around the world, let's not just target our girls. We need to help our youth as a whole, boys and girls. So I felt the need to put the program together, change the name, revamp it, and make it to where it's our youth as a whole, not just for girls.
Well, that's I would say I really do. I commend you on that. And I say again, you're not just trying to do it for your own, because there are a lot of people that are just going to do it in their own house. But here you are reaching out to the community. You're reaching out to the city. You're reaching out, to the state. Because that's a great thing. I often say, and I say it a lot because a lot of people miss it. The youth are our future. The youth are our future. That is who is going to be in control when we step out of the way. What do we want to see? And it's commendable. I tip my hat to you for taking the time, out to step up, to be able to do such a thing. That's huge. It really is. And then to hear you say the simple fact that, the dues are $25, and that's money that's going back into the program.
Oh, yeah. All proceeds will help the program with different learning materials, whether we have to go and visit a college campus, whether we have to buy material for different courses. The money will be spent completely into the program. A nonprofit organization does not make money off it. I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. Again, I have a passion to help our children because I see that they have fallen by the wayside. Today, in today's time, they may say they stuck, but those old folks would say falling by the wayside because a lot of them are lost nowadays, You have our kids now today, again, like I say, they don't even go outside and play, I notice. You have these kids, my sister, she calls it, house niggas. They house niggas, they don't go out no more. When I was young, we ran and we played, and we knew when the street light came on, it was time to come in,
Right,
and,
right.
And now today, you have grandma at just age 30.
Right,
right. And they at a stage in their life where they should still be learning, but here it is, they trying to set examples for grandchildren, and not all the time those are good examples being set, because they're almost neck and neck in age,
Right.
So
they still street running.
Right. So
Grandma popping in the club right next to daughter.
Okay. Okay. You see it all, and a lot of these kids do not no, I mean, I really feel sorry for our youth because a lot of them are truly lost. A lot of them don't get it unless they go to school, unless they go to an older person's house or someone who's took the time out in their family to say, I'm going to help he or she with her kids. And, because I see they not being raised right or taught right, and then, some of them don't get it until they go to the school. They're not being instructed and led right until they get to school, and then at the school, that's only so much they can do in that period of time of having those kids because they're there to teach them academic-wise and not teach them how to act at home and manners. Some of the things that should be taught at home, a lot of these parents expect for it to go on in the schoolhouse. And just those teachers don't have time to be the mama and the teacher.
Look here, they sure learned that during the shutdown, didn't they?
Yeah, man. Hey, it's crazy. So what I like to do is, like I say, touch a lot of these youth,
Right.
I see this program being a huge program. We used to have a program, and I just realized that it's still around. But it used to be a boys and girls club.
Right.
Something just like what I'm implementing, where they have all these. They didn't have a library and a computer. It was more of a recreational there. But I just feel like the kids, our youth, have had so much time to play. Why not sit down and focus from the age of 5, learning the difference between our Houston Police Department, who they feel is out to get them, then learning to not talk to strangers, learning to know when it's a fire, learning the signs and signals of a sick person if you're at home caring for them. I mean, it's just so much the program teaches to where it actually helps the parent and the teacher out.
Right. And I agree with you because I think a lot of these kids, for whatever reason, the parents are treating them more like they're adults and roommates than they are their children. It is not a child's responsibility to be an adult. It's a child's responsibility to be a child and to be trained. The Bible talks about training up a child. And somewhere along the line, we lost that. We have that big void that's there, and the training was missed. However, I think what you're doing is an excellent thing. Is that you have set forth to try to bring that back, to reinstate that, to go back and to reach those. I say that if our children don't learn from us, they're going to learn from somebody. Bottom line, they're going to learn from somebody. If we ain't teaching them, I guarantee you the streets teaching them. And the difference between us and the streets is the streets don't care.
Right, they get it wrong. They get it wrong from the streets. They're not being taught right. They're being introduced to drugs, alcohol, robbery, just the craziest things that goes on in the streets, to where they realize once it's too late because they sitting in prison or in a casket that the streets wasn't where it was at, So right now we have time to save a lot of our children that's coming up in today's time. Everybody is not completely lost, and I believe every child should have a chance to change their ways. I can remember being a teenager and being bad, and by the time I was 21, I sat up and said, wow, all the things that I did, and here I am today at 21, I didn't think that I would make it because we were doing a lot of crazy things in our time, so if there's a change for me and a lot of other folks I know, who was once kids and now we're in better places, I know that that's help for our youth.
Right. Well,
I
just got to say this. I got to say this, Shakie. I got to tell you this. right now. Old Country Boy was never bad, okay?
Okay. I bet you wasn't. I I bet you would.
Old country boy was never bad.
That's that country boy. We know a lot that happened up in the country.
I was never bad. I don't know nothing about that. I was never bad. But
you was one of them old country boys that trail ride. We know what's going on the trail.
Oh man. Hey, well look, I need you to do something for me. I need you to, again, tell everybody. It is your show. I'm sorry. I forgot this is Shakie show. I don't even know why the heck I'm talking. Let me shut up. I'm going to shut up.
No,
Let me get back in my corner and let the Shakie show do what it do. But if I can interject, I need for you to tell everybody where they can reach you, any information, how they can contact you, Facebook, Instagram, email, phone, whatever you got. I need for you to pass that on because you know what? I know somebody out there gonna be calling you. They're gonna be blowing you up because I know that there's other people that feel what you feel, but they just don't know what to do or where to turn. Now, there's an outlet. Now there's a place that they can go. Now there's somewhere and someone who's willing to offer it up. So just give them some contact info. Contact.
First, let me say that we're always looking for other leaders who can join the board for the Help Youth Program. Serious inquiries only. This is something that's very time consuming. So we want those who have a little bit of time, a few hours a day or every other day that they can bring ideas to the program, help out with the program, maybe even speak with the program, field trips with the program. Just we need adults who are thinking like the Help founders and to come together with us so the program can be a whole and we can get as many kids involved as possible. The more adults, the more kids we can handle. So ways to contact me will be I am on all social platforms. I can be emailed at the Help Youth Club at gmail.com. That's the HELPYOUTHCLUB@gmail.com. Also, a phone number for me is 832-651-8848. I can be reached at that phone number. Any social sites you can find me on. And also, the Shakie Talk Show is available on Wednesdays and Fridays from 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. You'll always find me there speaking on different topics as well as different resources that I'll be giving out on every Monday at 1 p.m. on the show. So those are several ways to contact me. The Help You program is set up on all social platforms again. That's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You can leave a message there for me. You can email me, or you can even call me. We are looking for youth between the ages of 5 and 17, and we could use other leaders in the program.
Man, that's great. That is great. You know what? It has been a pleasure. It has been my honor to be able to have you sit around the table. Even though I ain't had no pork chop, but it was an honor. I had to eat on something else. I ain't had no pork chop and I ain't had no fried okra. Usually when I sit around here and talk, I have some fried okra. I ain't even had no fried okra tonight. But that's all right.
Okra sound good.
Yeah, old country boy love that fried okra. Look here, I sure appreciate it. Shakie Henderson. Shakie Henderson. Shakie Howard here. Look, I ain't gonna even get into the Shakie thing. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Shakie. Look here. Y'all got the info. Y'all know what to do. I expect for y'all to be blowing her up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you again. I expect for y'all to be blowing her up. Look, this is about our future, people. I'm gonna say it one more again. This is about our future. If you believe in your future, you gotta believe in the youth. You gotta help them. reach out and help them. And she's offering us an alternative to where we are to get somewhere different. Don't sit up and complain about it and talk about it and turn your dadgum noses up. You know how y'all do. You know how you sadiddy do. How you say the thing? Sadiddy kufu. How you know sadiddy for folks do. You turn your nose up. You want to talk down on folks. But here is an opportunity. If you want to change, here it is. She just offered it to you. A program right here. Non-profit. $25 freaking a month. That goes back into the program. That teaches our youth etiquette. That works with our youth. Helps them. She's talking about books and she's talking about field trips. Come on, people. Let's be real. Let's keep it real. Got a lot of people out here talking about it. But I only have one on the show right now that's trying to be about it.
Right. So
let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know, I love to have a table talk, and I like to keep it real around the table. You know what happens around the table? You talk about a little bit of anything.
That's right.
And you just let it flow. And that's what we do here. So, y'all have been introduced. You now know. Miss Shakie, Howard Henderson. Now you know. Helping Youth Club in Houston, Texas. If you don't do nothing, it's on you. Don't complain about it. If you don't want to do nothing, that's on you. Don't complain about it. Shut your trap. She's offering you something. She's offering our children something. She's offering our future something. And all you got to do is step up. If you don't step up,
like that old saying was saying, it takes a village to raise our children.
Yes.
We need to go back to that.
Yes.
We need to go back to those roots, you know. And that's what this program is basically about. Let's get some of the parents involved. We don't just want the children to be dropped off and taught things. If some of the parents would get involved in some of these programs and activities with these children, you know, that would make a difference, you know. But if we can't do nothing but grab those kids because you got to go to work or, you know, certain circumstances in your life, that's fine too. If the program is to target our children, but it will take some adults to help out with the program. So we're looking for some serious candidates to join the program, to get up on the board, and then we're looking for every child between the age of 5 and 17 to be able to come out and learn something different or extend the learning of what they're already learning if it's the right things being taught in home, in school. This program is to extend that learning. This program is to empower our youth. This program is to bring back things into our youth that's been lacked here in the communities due to the fact of lack of leadership.
Amen. Amen. Girl, look, I'm standing up on top of my chair. I'm just cheering. I'm just standing, woohoo. I got the flags flying up, standing up here cheering. Shakie, I sure appreciate it. And you know, I will tell you from the bottom of mine, anything that this old country boy right here can do, any platform that I have, you know, that's what it's meant for. It's meant for the uplifting. It's meant for people who are trying to do something and change. You know, the hardest thing to do is to step out. But once you make that first step, everything else.
Oh, yeah, he'll make two.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I thank you. I thank you for coming on. Look, and again, you know, what they call that thing? Repetitive. Give them that info one more again, because you know these folks are...
No problem. You can reach me on the Shakie Talk Show. That's the platform that's on all social sites, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, from Wednesdays and Fridays from 6:30 to 7 p.m. On Mondays, 1 p.m. p.m. where I'll give out resources and knowledge of what's going on in our city and around the world. And then I can be reached for the Help Youth program as well on all social sites, including LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can email me at thehelpclub@gmail.com. That's HELPYOUTHCLUB@gmail.com. You can phone me at 832-651-8848. And right now we're accepting registration for all youth between the ages of 5 and 17, and registration is completely free.
FREE?
FREE.
Shut the front door. And put the screen door on. Good Lord. Ah, yeah. Y'all got it. I told you. Sit back, relax, put on your headgear. I told you the boy was about to put something all up in your ear. Oh, you done heard it. Now, it's time to take action, y'all. So, guess what? You got all the information. You know what to do. I know Shakie will be hearing from you. Oh, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening up. Y'all have a good one now, you hear?
Good night, y'all.
Good. You